Hello and welcome to MKSabers TFA serial number 16. This is kind of a how-to video of what you get here with the TFA serial number 16 here. I started off here. This one does have a Padawan chassis. It's a Padawan chassis here. Let's see if I can zoom in. Not zoom in, but at least get it here. It also has Bluetooth, so this is the one that's got Bluetooth. You can see the little LED in there, blue LED kind of in the middle there on the Bluetooth. It's actually paired with my computer at the moment. Prizm 4. And so this is a TFA setup. Prizm 4.0. This Prizm 4.0 has flash on clash. So if I get it here, it has blaster block, blade lockup, if I can do this right, a force sound. All right. This particular saber also has an RGB slow rotate in here. I don't know if you can see it. It's on the inside of the chassis here, and it's slowly rotating through some colors. I have it. You see it's going to green right now, and it kind of slow rotates through about 16 different colors, just so that there's a little bit of accent here. This is a pretty brightly lit room. You can see that the blade is, evenly lit throughout the entire blade here. I wanted to show you some of the Bluetooth features here. I've downloaded the Prizm 4 RICE configurator, the real-time internal configuration editor, or RICE for short. I just wanted to. I got the sensitivity here. Every once in a while, I get a fake swing once if I don't have this pommel off, or when I have the pommel off. What I wanted to show you here is some of the RICE configurations. I'm going to go into color editor. I'm going to read the config, and it's read the config. And so I just wanted to show you, if you didn't like this blue and you wanted to make it, oh, I got to change it to RGB here for a moment. And so if you didn't like the blue and you wanted to make it green, there we go, a green color. And I'm using a slider here. It's on a color spectrum. I wanted pink. There's a really nice pink. Now, of course, I don't know if it shows up pink on the video here. I wanted red. Go to red. That's more of an orange. I can make it a little bit more red. There we go. There's a nice red. But you can change that. I actually have flash on clash. Color is 0 at the moment. So this is a red with a blue flash on clash. You want a green flash on clash. And I'm changing this all on the fly. Green flash on clash. That's the beauty of the RICE. Now, of course, you can still take out the SD card. You can still take out the SD card and do it yourself and manually edit the config file. But if you wanted to tweak something like sensitivity, maybe it's too loud for you and you want to change the volume, here you can make it softer. I don't know why you'd make it softer, or mute it altogether. You can change lots of things. I don't want to save this, so I'm going to just turn this off so it doesn't save.
That lightsaber was Luke's and his father's before him, and now he calls to you.
So let's go over some of the features. Every once in a while, just to let you know, I do have the RICE configured directly into the system, and so you might get some feedback if your battery starts to get low on charge. You might get some feedback from the RICE configuration engine. All right, so keep that in mind. So let's go through some of the features of this saber. I usually like starting at the top. I changed out the red button to a plastic red button. And so that's what the Graflex 2.5s are coming out. This is a Graflex 2.0, but there's not too many differences between a 2.0 and a 2.5, besides some of the internal chassis pieces. I've added brass strips on here, just like from TFA. I've done a smoked glass lens, because that's what people like on TFA. If you look at some of the pictures from Force Awakens, as well as the brass edging on it. Because this is a Prizm, the aux button is underneath the TFA card. All right, this is just the standard TFA card. I did some of the screw upgrades, so new screws here and here, a little bit better than what comes with it. I already kind of went over the features of the blade itself. You can do color change on the fly by hitting aux and the main one. Here's orange or red, light blue, pink, orange, orangish green, green, back to blue. This comes preloaded with 6 fonts. I've got 2 TFA fonts, Bespin, and then light meat, gray meat, and dark meat. And so to change through the fonts, you just hold down while the blade is off, hold down the aux button, and tap it again. Here's Bespin. I put a green blade on this one. Really nice saber. The shine through looks great. Nice and loud. And actually, the sucker gets even louder when you put the hilt back on. Put the hilt on. Actually, before I put the hilt on, I'll show you the charging jack. So the charging jack is right here. I don't know how well that's going to show up. So there's a kill key, spinning kill key. You want to pull out the kill key to reveal the charging jack. This will come with a charger as well. If I can get my thumb in there, pop it out. There we go. Reveal the charging jack, 2.1 millimeter. And then you can spin the kill key, turn it on and off. You can access the SD card right here. Now do that only when it's off, of course. Here we're in the Bespin 2 font. Let me show you that it gets louder as you put it together. So the difference, because it's just in the free air versus being in a tube. Much louder. Put in a couple twists. Line up the D-ring here. Close the clamp. And go to town again. Just beautiful. This saber is also going to come with the blade plug. I got the blade plug, accurate blade plug, and I'm going to throw in a nice 3D printed saber stand for you, so you don't have to. I mean, this is nice. It's not one of the really fancy ones or acrylic or anything, but at least it gets you started. And if you like it, you keep it. And if you don't, you upgrade to something a little bit nicer. So that's what I've got. It's a TFA serial number 16. It's up on my Etsy store right now, and I hope you enjoyed the little demo here. Rice enabled, 6 fonts preloaded, has a pretty good configuration. Prizm 4, 16 swings, 16 clashes, 4 boot sounds, as well as 4 force sounds, it's got all the best features that you and a decent amount of upgrades on the hilt. And if you have any questions, drop me a line on my Etsy store. All right, thank you very much, MKSabers. May the force be with you.